welcome to the stage Michelle and Hannah Perri.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here, and thanks for the opportunity to share what MS has impacted our lives. Abby, you can come up here. This is my other daughter. So, in 1995, my husband was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. At that time, we really didn't know much about it, and we were about to get married. But we said, you know, we're going to take this on and we'll attack it. Well, the only thing available at that time was AUC drugs. I don't know, a lot of you knew what that is, but the option of taking that was, you know, the side effects were worse than the disease itself, the suicide effects and all kinds of things. And you realized we didn't want that. So we're like, he's young, we'll be okay. And we didn't have Tysabri and Avonex and things that you have now. So we decided to go ahead and not take and just treat it as he went. He had relapsing remitting MS, so he was able to get back and work for a while. Forward onto 2010, the unthinkable happened. I was also diagnosed with MS. When I started developing the symptoms, I was like, there's no way I could have it too. We have 2 young kids. Who's going to take care of my kids? And I saw how it progressed in him. And all I cared about, I remember when they said, you have MS, was who's going to take care of my kids. And at that point, I decided, you know what? I can attack this, and I'm not going to let it win me. I might have MS, but it hasn't have us. And we can be the face of MS, of overcomers. And that's what all you here are today. You're overcomers. So just look at that. It's all about the attitude. My husband was going to be here today, but unfortunately he had a flare-up, and he's in the hospital at U of M. I was able to, as soon as I was diagnosed, start on Tysabri. And I have been doing so well. Knock on wood, I still work full-time. I have great coworkers. I have great support from my church and my cheerleading family. My daughter's really involved in. And that support group either it makes it or breaks it. You guys are the reason we can get up every day and hope again. So today we're just here to tell you that there is hope, and especially because I had the option of Tysabri because of the walk, because of we're here raising money. So now there's new studies out for more drugs coming out. And if it wouldn't be possible for our generation, our kids' generations and their generations not to have that option to cure MS. One of the things that made me even more want to raise money is one day I was driving home with my daughter, and my husband's cognitiveness is starting to go. And I started telling her as a teenager, I know she's going to get irritated at her dad, but understand that he might not remember everything he said. He's not his old self anymore sometimes. He's still the same man, but not the old self. And she looked at me and she said, Mom, is that going to happen to you? I did not see that coming. And at that moment, my heart dropped, and I wasn't able to say, no, it's not going to happen. All I could say, as of right now, it isn't. But today we're here, and because we're here raising money, we can tell our kids that, no, that's not going to happen. So thank you all for coming. Thank you to my family and friends for coming, and thank you for being here. And Hannah wants to say a few words in honor of her dad that's not here.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming. And like she said, I grew up with my dad having MS. At first, he wasn't in a wheelchair, so it was fine until I started becoming older and I started becoming realized. And then when I was, I want to say 9, my mom got MS, and my sister was like 3, and so she had no clue what was going on. She was young, and so now that I really know all about it, and my dad's in a wheelchair, all I want to do is like fundraise and find a way to cure it. Go, girl. Yeah. And so my generation will find a cure to help cure them. Thank you for coming.